Whitlock and Wiley, joined now, or once again, by TJ Houshmandzadeh. Time to play Hot Clock.
Hot Clock.
Well, where we'll each have 24 seconds to give our hot takes on some of the biggest issues in the NFL. Let's start with Mike McCarthy, who denied a report from last week that claimed the former Packer coach used to skip team meetings so he could get massages, saying the claim is utterly absurd. Marcellus, you got 24 seconds. Do you believe McCarthy here?
I want to. My massages, my grapes, and my wine. Forget this meeting and this game plan. I want to believe him. I didn't play for Mike McCarthy, so I don't have great intel, but I have never seen a coach miss a meeting. One is the head coach. All you have is the big team meeting, and then it's defense, offense. You can do whatever you want to do. You can't give us 5-10 minutes and then go to your massage. It's hard to believe he skipped out on a 10-minute meeting just to go get a massage.
All right, TJ, you believe Mike McCarthy here?
I don't believe him because Mike McCarthy wants to be an NFL head coach again. If he comes out and says, yeah, I was getting a massage, you think he's getting another job? Absolutely not. So deny, and hopefully he'll get another job. Of course, they not just, this story, where this come from? I don't believe him at all.
Wow, you don't believe him? You ever heard a coach miss a meeting for anything close to this reason?
But getting a massage, I've never heard this story either. So where there's some truth, it gotta have some type of truth to it.
All right, let's reset the clock and start it when I start talking here. I don't believe Mike McCarthy at all. And I think his answer is too precise. But to say that I skipped a team meeting for a massage is utterly absurd. To say I skipped, I think the denial should be, no, man, I didn't get massages on work time or in the building.
Never
or
got a
anything
massage
like that.
Working.
Blah, blah, yeah. And so you're in the building getting massages? I'm sorry. I'm not buying it. I believe there's some truth to it. All right. The former Cowboys defensive lineman David Irving, who recently announced he was quitting football while smoking weed on Instagram, and now is accusing Jason Garrett of racism, saying the coach isn't comfortable with people of color. Marcellus, do you think Irving will ever play in the NFL again?
Didn't he retire and puffed up? And did he blaze one and say it's over? If he's not interested in playing, why should I care? Is he going to play again? Sounds like he doesn't want to, and he's certainly making the opportunities fewer by saying stuff like this. He stopped short of saying Jason Garrett was racist. He said he's uncomfortable around people of color, and that could mean a lot of things. But
he also said, I didn't like his explanation.
I didn't like it either, but is he going to play again? Who cares? I'm not.
All right, TJ, do you think David Irving will play in the NFL again?
He is 25, so if you're a betting man, I say yes, he's going to play. It looks like everybody is on this, let's legalize marijuana, let's get rid of these prescription drugs that the NFL gives you and legalize marijuana. So if the new CBA, if they get closer to that, maybe he will play because he can smoke all he wants and he can't get suspended for it.
What a reason not to play. I mean,
unreal,
you
right?
can smoke forever when you're done. Come on, man. Just chill out.
Yeah. All right, listen. We ready with the clock? I think he will play again. Weed costs money. He's going to need money to play again. The NFL is a TV show. And as long as you don't hurt ratings, someone will sign you. I think what he said about Jason Garrett is stupid and dishonest. Jason Garrett didn't like him because the dude was lazy. And he basically said that. He goes, Jason Garrett worked hard his whole career. He doesn't understand a guy like me that's got all this natural talent and could roll out of bed and play. He don't like lazy.
And roll out of bed and roll up.
Yeah. All right. So another Cowboys defensive lineman, DeMarcus Lawrence, who just agreed to a 5-year, $105 million extension with $65 million guaranteed, more than Aaron Donald or Khalil Mack got this past year. Marcellus, is Lawrence worth all this money?
Just because it's a salary cap, just because you got a lot of mouths to feed out there, not worth the money at that position for me. They still got a lot of young talent. Zeke, Dak, you got to talk about Mari Cooper. Like, people got to get paid. And if you pay a defensive lineman this, one, the translation to wins and losses, I don't think is a great correlation. But two, how you gonna feed everybody else? He's worth it. He's a great talent, but I wouldn't give him that much.
TJ, is he worth it?
You are worth every dollar that somebody is willing to give you. That's my opinion. Now,
and nothing left.
Would I have given him this deal? I wouldn't have either. I couldn't justify it. You're not Aaron Donald. You're not Khalil Mack. You're a good player. But I can't give this when I know I got Dak, Ezekiel Elliott, Amari Cooper, Byron Jones. You got these linebackers coming up. It's just too many guys you have to pay.
All right, look. To me, timing is everything when it comes to these contracts. The Dallas Cowboys are in a Super Bowl or bust mentality.
Yeah.
And they got to be carried by their defense because their quarterback is limited. So I think this dude actually is worth it. He's not better than Khalil Mack. He's not more valuable than Aaron Donald. But to the Cowboys and their Super Bowl effort, and they need this dynamic defense, you got to have DeMarcus Lawrence, so he's worth it. All right, coming up,
You're a beast.
we'll give you our latest approval ratings for Antonio Brown. And Uncle Jimmy has a crazy parallel for Browns feud with Juju. Next!